today is August 15th, 2011. My name is Kadri and you are watching Heavy Metal News Weekly. And yes, I am finally back from Scotland and I am doing Heavy Metal News Weekly again. So let's get started with this week's news. So firstly, I wanted to talk about Gwar. And Gwar has spent the summer doing festivals in Europe and headlining shows in Europe, but now they have announced a fall United States tour, and the tour will kick off on August 18th in North Carolina and will wrap on November 27th in Connecticut. And the support will come from different bands in different locations. For example, in Buffalo they will be supported by Every Time I Die, and they will also be supported by Cole and War Beast. And as previously reported, the second annual Gwar barbecue has been pushed back to September 17th from the previously announced August 27th, and it will be held at Haddad's Lake in Richmond, Virginia. Gwar's latest album, Bloody Bit of Horror, sold around 2,800 copies in the United States in its first week of release. Evanescence performed their new single What You Want live for the first time on August 8th on MTV as part of the MTV First Evanescence event. And immediately following that performance, the whole band sat down for an exclusive interview and question and answer session that streamed live on MTV.com. And the new self-titled Evanescence album, the band's first in 5 years' time, is due out on October 11th, and the CD was recorded at Nashville's Blackbird Studio with producer Nick Raskulinets. The acclaimed documentary examining the life and career of Motorhead's frontman and rock icon Lemmy, titled Lemmy, 49% of a motherfucker, 51% of son of a bitch, has been certified gold in Germany for sales in excess of 25,000 copies. And the photo of Lemmy receiving his gold award at Wacken Open Air Festival in Wacken, Germany can be seen if you click the link in the description box. And the documentary sold around 3,700 copies in the United States in its first week of release and debuted at position number 1 on the Billboard Top Music Videos chart. In addition, both the DVD and Blu-ray disc were among the top 10 best-selling documentaries on Amazon.com the week of its release. Nightwish recently spent time not only putting finishing touches on their new album Imaginarium, but also planning a movie of the same name, and if all goes well, the CD will be released in early 2012 to be followed by the movie at some point further down the line. And the single of the first single of the album, as well as the trailer for the film, should arrive well before the end of 2011. A new unofficial video teaser for their new album Imaginarium has been released, and you can see the unofficial video teaser if you click the link here. And Nightwish will kick off the Imaginarium World Tour in Los Angeles this time, and the very first show of the trek will take place at the Gibson Amphitheater in Universal City, California on Saturday, January the 21st. Megadeth has announced that the release date of their new album 13 is November 1st, and it will be released via Roadrunner Records. And 13 follows up to their 2009's Endgame, which was one of the most celebrated albums of the pioneering band's storied career. Megadeth main man Dave Mustaine is incredibly proud of the music put down on the new record, saying, and this is Mustaine's quote, "This record is the culmination of my work over 13 records I recorded. There are moments on 13 that capture my every emotion and other moments where I am releasing feelings I never knew existed. My proudest moments of my musical career are captured on 13. So let's keep on waiting for November 1st for the official release date of 13, Megadeth's new album. Reformed British alternative rock band Bush's new album The Sea of Memories is scheduled for release on September 13th, and it is recorded with producer Bob Rock, and the CD is the seminal band's first studio effort in 10 years' time and the first to be made available via Bush's own imprint Zuma Rock Records through an exclusive partnership with E1 Music. And the cover artwork for The Sea of Memories was created by popular Los Angeles street artist Retna. Alfred Music Publishing, the leader in educational music resources since 1922, now distributes Guitar World How to Play the Best of Black Sabbath, a note-for-note video tutorial to playing heavy metal bands' most revered songs taught by performer, instructor and Guitar World editor Andy Aladort. The Guitar World How to Play the Best of Black Sabbath instructional DVD features over 160 minutes of no-nonsense instruction to playing the band's greatest songs, including Iron Man, Sweet Leaf and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Guitar World's Andy Aladort demonstrates every passage and solo, note for note, with careful and easy-to-follow instruction, including commentary on guitar tuning and string course specs used in each song as performed by Sabbath's guitarist Tony Iommi. And the instructional DVD contains a printable booklet with the complete guitar and bass tablature for each song. Included in the tab booklet are guitar chords and lyrics. Hell Over Sofia, 20 Years of Chaos and Confusion, the new DVD from Swedish extreme metallers Hypocrisy, will be released on October 14th via Nuclear Blast Records, and the disc will contain footage of the band's February 27, 2010 concert at the Blue Box Club in Sofia, Bulgaria. Guitarist Michael Hedlund states that it was a show that had everything. The crowd was helping us doing one of our best shows ever in our history, and it was recorded with several cameras. The DVD will also contain a 1.5-hour documentary that will show you our 20 years of chaos and confusion. And he adds, we would like to give our fans the true story of the past and give them all the details what have happened on our journey over all these years. There are secrets that have never been told, plus pictures and clips that have never been shown. This DVD will give you the full cover of Hypocrisy. Rush Records has teamed up with popular music streaming service Spotify to give rockers and metalheads instant access to a huge library of killer tunes, all of which are completely free to listen to. Rush's entire music catalog is now available on Spotify, featuring over 3,500 tracks from some of the most legendary names in rock and metal, including such classic acts as At the Gates, Carcass, Morbid Angel, Decide and Napalm Death, along with the latest releases from some of the hottest new bands such as Evil, Rival Sons, Wormrot and many more. Former Warrant singer Jani Lane was found dead on August 11th in Los Angeles in his hotel. He was 47 years old and he was pronounced dead by fire department personnel who responded to a call from the Comfort Inn motel in California. And the cause of death is unknown, but it is suspected that it is to do with the combination of alcohol and prescription drugs. And Lane was married 3 times and is survived by a wife and 4 children. And actually on July 23rd, Lane took part in a taping of an upcoming episode of That Metal Show alongside Michael Sweet of Stryper and Tammy Down of Faster Pussycat. And the program featuring Lane is scheduled to air on October 1st on VH1 Classic. And lastly, former Nightwish frontwoman Tarja Turunen's official website has been updated with the following message, that already in 2006 Tarja started a new project, but since it's Finnish tradition not to name any names until the project is ready to be represented, the name for the project was not given and nothing was said about it. But now the project has a name. It's called Harus. Harus is an uncommon Finnish word that describes the 4 tensors that keep a tent together, or the tensor that keeps the mast from falling in a sailing boat. And both of the meanings apply to this musicians lineup. 4 members, 4 equals, 4 different backgrounds to tie together exquisite classical music developed strongly and in a very stable way with a taste of experimental modern feel. And Harus is Tarja Turunen on vocals, Kalevi Kiviniemi on organ, Marsi Nyman on guitar and Markku Kroon on percussion. So these were all the news for this week, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing and commenting and supporting me. This means so much to me, and I am truly grateful to everyone who watches my videos. And I also wanted to strongly advise you to check out metalrules.com, because they have some awesome new interviews there and some awesome new reviews there. And it's a site that I always visit to gather my news and to read new interviews. So I think that Metal Rules is they have been around since 1995 and they are a really reliable source. I will see you next Monday with new news. So bye for now.